Hi guys, in this video we're going to go from this to this. So I'm kind of doing an all-in-one kind of tutorial, kind of doing my go-to, kind of what I like to do on my face and what I've been doing to my hair lately. So as you can see, I'm just kind of prepping the eyes with my go-to P. Louise and just kind of blending that in. You know how to do that. But yeah, this video, I just kind of felt like spring is slowly starting to peek through, and in the summer days, I just love a nice glowy, neutral, warm kind of eye look. Just makes me feel like a golden goddess. So I'm using my Clientele palette from Be Perfect. I know it's not my usual Be Perfect palette, but I really do like the Clientele palette. And this is going to be the first kind of tutorial on this palette, but I do think I'm going to do another one, maybe a bit more intense, for those of you that do like my more kind of dramatic looks. So today we're just kind of dipping our toes in the palette, and then on my next video we're going to go wham bam thank you ma'am. So that was the idea, you know, because I know sometimes really dramatic makeup can scare some people. So I thought I'd do something a bit more subtle. So as you can see, I'm just starting off with some kind of a pencil eyeliner. Make sure it's nice and creamy. You don't end up like poking yourself in the eye because, you know, that hurts. You know, look after yourself. And then kind of blending that out to the best that I can. But I will be blending it out with shadows. I think I've already shown you a shadow that I'm blending it out with. But I do really like this palette. I've had it since Christmas now, so I've been kind of dabbling in it, but I haven't filmed many videos. This is the first video on this palette that I'm doing. But I personally really like the palette. I think it's a really nice staple to have in your collection. The shimmers are really lovely. They're not super like glittery or chunky. They're just really like shiny looking, if you get what I mean. But yeah, I really like the shimmers. The mattes are obviously really good pigment. P. Louise, not P. Louise, sorry, Be Perfect do really good pigments. Like anyway, like their mattes are always really good. So if you have any Be Perfect palettes, you know kind of what their kind of formulas are, and I would say it's kind of similar to this one. Like they're just really really good, and obviously I'm going to do another video and just show you how good that it is. So yeah, just because it's a warm kind of neutrals palette doesn't mean you can't do dramatic things with it. So that's my intention for next time's video. So just letting you know. But yeah, I'm kind of just popping and something a little bit warm into the crease because I just feel like it's looking a bit left out there. So just popping a little bit of something in there just to warm it up a bit, just so it all ties into the look all together. This is kind of my go-to kind of warm look, mainly. Yeah, I would say so. On the days that I'm not really wearing a lot of makeup, so on the weekends if I'm not filming, I'll put something else on my face. This is usually a look that I tend to go to be honest. It's just a really straightforward, and you can't really mess it up much because you've got the tape there as your guideline. You know, you can go a bit messy and you can go quick as well, and it's not going to take you ages to do this. Or even if you've just got a really good concealer or a wet wipe or whatever just to clean the line up or whatever, you do you. But yeah, I just did some tape just because, I don't know, it was on hand at the time, so I just did some tape. But yeah, just kind of make sure that the wings are even, because I've done that before as well when I've looked at myself and I've gone, oh, I don't match. So yeah, just kind of moving on with that, and then just kind of building up the intensity of the wing, but also make sure it blends into that crease slightly on the outer part. I don't want the inner part of my eye to blend with the crease. I want that to kind of be a blank canvas so that the shimmer shade can go there. I use a couple shimmer shades. I use two, I believe, just to transition from lightest to darkest. There we go. I'm using the lightest in the inner corner, and then I use a slightly darker shimmer shade for the center of the lid, just because I thought it just made a nice transition shade from light to dark, as the inner part of my eye is lighter than the outer part of my eye. So yeah, I don't know. You don't have to, but I don't know. I just thought, why not add an extra shadow to my eye? So yeah, just doing that. Excuse my skin at the minute. I think it's from wearing a mask at work obviously have to wear masks at work, and I can't wait for the day where we don't have to wear masks at work. That would be lovely. My skin would thoroughly enjoy that. To be honest, a lot of the times if I'm not at work and I'm not doing a go-to look or I'm not doing a video, I will just go barefaced because I feel like my skin needs a breather from not being like suffocated from a mask. Treat myself to a nice face mask, and yeah, it's definitely been like that for a while though, hasn't it? Just kind of, what else is there to do but pamper yourself at the minute? But hey ho. I'm just going in it with my mascara, taking off the tape, and then going in with some skincare products. So using my primer from Ofra. I think it's called Cool as a Cucumber. It does feel a bit cooling, to be honest. So yeah, I like it. It feels moisturising. Obviously, I've already moisturised because I am drier than the Sahara Desert. But yeah, it just keeps it nice and moisturised, and I do like to use it. It makes my skin feel very, very soft. And then I go with my Laura Mercier. I think it's the Lumiere foundation. And then going in with The Ordinary. So yeah, I've kind of been liking this combination. I do a lot of kind of foundation cocktails. I just like to see what works and what doesn't work, and I think think this works. So I quite enjoy that on my skin. Leave me what your favourite kind of foundation cocktail is down below. I'd love to see what they are. See if I've tested them out as well. But yeah, this is kind of what I've been liking. I do like to look a little bit glowy, so the Lumiere foundation kind of helps out with that. But I also don't like anything too heavy. I like to look not more sheer, but kind of more medium coverage these days. I don't really do the whole full coverage these days. I think it just looks a bit cakey on me. I think with the dry skin, too much makeup, it's not a good combo. But yeah, I prefer a nice kind of light coverage to medium coverage. And you know, you can see my spots, but you know, what can you do, eh? What can you do? I'm human after all. I'm gonna get spots. And then going in with my Fenty Beauty cream bronzer. I love this thing. I think I've used it on this channel maybe a gazillion times, but it's just so good. And it's lasted me a while as well, which I'm quite pleased with. It means it's gonna last a while. Anyway, sorry if I sound really like icky. I think I'm getting like a bit of a cold. I think it's because the weather's changing. I usually end up with a cold once the weather starts changing, which, you know, yay me. But yeah, sorry if I sound contagious. But yeah, just kind of then going in my Jouer concealer and kind of adding that to places that need concealing. Yeah. Oh, by the way, since this whole new lockdown has happened, has anybody been having some odd dreams? Because I remember when the first lockdown happened, I remember I'd be talking to people, and we'd be like talking about weird dreams. And a lot of people were having like weird dreams in the first lockdown. But I feel like my weird dreams have come back. Last night, I think I had a dream about like getting attempted, like somebody attempted to kill me. And I was quite shocked. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wasn't expecting that. I remember going swimming, and somebody just came at me out of nowhere. But yeah, I mean, I was all fine in the end. I didn't die, thankfully. You know, because they say if you die in your dreams, you die in real life. So I don't want to test that theory. But yeah, I'm still alive. I'm still here. It was just a bit of a weird dream. I didn't even watch anything weird. I was watching David Attenborough. You know what I mean? Just watching a bit of David Attenborough and the animals. So I don't know where that dream came from, honestly. It's really shocked me. But anywho, I'm using the Skin Finish by Revolution. I really like it. It just helps me to get a bit of glow back in my skin after I've powdered, because I do need to powder because I'm so dry. Powder just kind of sinks in and then catches onto all my dry patches. But like, I have to powder, otherwise it just kind of goes crazy. I'm not gonna lie. So I like to add a little bit of that luminous glow back to my skin, just to make me look a bit more like youthful and, you know, alive, you know, which is good. And then going in my bronzer, I've been using this bronzer a lot from Benefit. I've just kind of recently fallen back in love with it. You know when you don't use a product for so long and you forget why you liked it in the first place? kind of did that, but then I started using it again, and I remember why I liked it. And then going in my ABH contour kit. I don't think I've used any contour kit apart from this one in a hot minute. I'm not gonna lie. It's just a go-to, and it's just, you know, I've been using it for ages, and it never seems to run out. So I mean, hey ho. So yeah, just kind of contour my face using the BH Cosmetics blushing in Barley. I do like these blushes. They are very, very pigmented, so a little at a time. As you can see, I'm kind of adding bit by bit, but yeah, just go a bit careful with the blush. But you know, if you like blush, I mean, go do what you want. You know, I'm not here to judge. And then going in my Makeup Forever highlighter. I haven't used this in a hot minute, so I was just like, why not just put it on my face, see what happens. And I did, and I liked it. It made me look very nice and glowy, and you know, I'm getting the feeling like this video is just screaming, "Let it be summer." Obviously, we've not even had spring yet, so I'm a bit ahead of the party. But you know, hopes and dreams, hopes and dreams. Moving back onto the eyes, I'm just kind of finishing off my lower lash line. I'm just kind of making sure it kind of ties in with the top half of my eyeshadow. I just want it to look really blended. I don't want it to look too sharp on the wings, so I did kind of how would you say, just kind of linked them together, I suppose, as I blended them together. Does that make sense? Do you get what I mean? Okay. And then going in with this little pencil brush here and adding a bit of spray. I'm then going to go in with this beautiful shade. This is like my favourite inner corner brow bone highlight at the minute. It's beautiful. I mean, look at it. It's stunning. If I should say so. But yes, I do enjoy that shade a lot. And then I think the last thing pretty much is my lashes. These are the unicorn lashes in LOTD, something like that. But oh my gosh, look how beautiful they are. I didn't think they were going to give me that much impact because they were quite kind of, I don't want to say thin. Like, they didn't have a lot of lash, and you know me, I like a lot of lash. But just look how pretty they are. I was really quite shocked, but yeah, I kind of like these. I think I'll be using them more often. I'm not going to lie. And just going in with my Peaches and Cream borderline pencil. And then I went in with this Supreme Velvet from Be Perfect. Really liked it. It felt really comfortable on my lips, but I just felt it looked too pink for this look. So I did go in with an ABH liquid lipstick in Sand, and that kind of neutralized it. Yeah, neutralized it a bit more. So yeah, I just didn't think the pink vibe was going with this eye look. Moving on to the hair portion. I know, right? This is crazy for me. I never do hair. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big hair person. I'm very straightforward with my hair. I don't do any crazy looks with it. A lot of the time I just kind of curl it, and today I'm using the Duvolle hair curling wand. I've never used a hair curling wand. But yeah, because you always see those videos where people are curling their hair and it like singes off their hairs, and I'm not gonna lie, that like petrifies me, especially the ones that like hoover up your hair and make it all curly. They scare me as well. But yeah, I actually really enjoy these hair tongs. Like, you only have to leave your hair out on the tongs for about 5 to 10 seconds, and it's like curled. And I've got a lot of hair, like a lot of hair, and it didn't take me any longer than, you know, curling my hair with straighteners or anything like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, obviously it came with a glove, which I was quite glad with because I am very clumsy when it comes to appliances and such. So I didn't burn myself, which is always nice. But yeah, just kind of going in with that. But yeah, I really do like this hair curling wand. It's really, really good. I enjoy it thoroughly. And if you do want to get your hand on this, you can go on their website, obviously, and you can get 70% off with my code. My code is LACY070, all the letters in uppercase. And then, yeah, you can get it for 70% off the original price, which, I mean, come on. Not just 15% off, not just 20% off, 70% off. So if you do want to get your hands on these curlers, if it's, I don't know, your birthday coming up, or you just fancy treating yourself, you know, why not? I mean, what else is there to do during quarantine apart from spend your own money on yourself? That's literally, all I've been doing is spending money on skincare at the minute. Don't ask me why, but I am. But yeah, I just found it really easy to work with, especially somebody who's kind of amateurish at hair. You know, I'm not a hair pro. I don't claim to be a hair pro. I just know what I like on my hair because I feel like I got such a big head. I need my hair to be really big. So that's kind of my aim. Just big hair, fluffy hair, frizzy hair. I like it. It's kind of what I like. And I am, I guess, doing this voiceover the day after, and my hair still has those curls in, like, being serious. Not just a little bit of a wave, like the curls are still there. And I think that's also very good if you don't want to put a lot of heat on your hair, that you don't have to keep recurling. I mean, I might have to recurl my fringe because I always put my fringe behind my ears. But other than that, my hair is looking pretty cool, pretty good. So yeah, I mean, have you guys used these tongs before? What do you think? Or if you want to get your hands on them, don't forget to use my code, get that money off that price, you know what I mean? There's no point paying for something full price when you can get it for cheaper. But yeah, I just found these really easy to work with. No bother at all. And I'm just so clumsy. I end up burning myself. I'm not gonna lie. I used straighteners once, and I was straightening my hair, and I clamped my ear in the straighteners. Has anyone ever done that? Cool, that hurts. Not even lying. That hurts. That is agony. So yeah, just by that, I am so clumsy when it comes to heating appliances. you know, um, Hair tools, just anything in general. I'll probably end up hurting myself. A lot of the times I find bruises on my body. I'm like, how did I do that? But yeah, I just end up hurting myself a lot. And also, I thought I'd let you know that the hair colours actually minimised my frizz. I don't know if you can tell, but I have quite naturally frizzy hair. I've come to terms with that. It's not much I can do about it, sadly. But yeah, it's just something that I kind of noticed, that the frizz in my hair just kind of, I don't know, just like disappeared. I don't know how, but yeah, it made it look really smooth. And, I could work with that. I'm quite happy with that. But yeah, still kept the volume that I like, which is quite good. And also, I thought I'd let you know that the hair curlers, when they get to a certain temperature, they don't go any higher than that. So they warm up, they get to the temperature, and they stay at that temperature. They don't go any hotter, because as we all know, when they start to get really, really hot, that's when the hair singeing happens. I mean, we're just not all about that life, are we? Let's just be real. Can't go to hairdressers. We definitely don't want that happening. But yeah, I can safely say they stayed at the same temperature, and yeah, there was no hair singeing involved, which I was quite happy with, not gonna lie to you. But yeah, it was just really easy to work with, really comfortable to work with. I didn't find it like I was, poking myself in the face with it. Thank God for that. But yeah, safe to say, I was quite happy with them. Yeah, definitely. And the curls stayed in place all day, even after I brushed it and put it in a ponytail. I took my hair down and I still had curls. So yeah. Anyway, guys, let me know if you liked this kind of all-in-one look. Leave a comment down below of what you thought. Give us a thumbs up, because that'll be quite lovely. And don't forget to follow me on IG. My IG is lacy.makeup, and subscribe. And I shall see you guys in the next video. All right, bye.